It's a Homestead Thursday, like a Homestead Thursday. That's how that song goes, right? I feel like I look like that. The movie with the lightsabers. It's early. There we go. That fixes that. Tremendous intro. So listen, we got all these wood chips from the tribe. Can you guys see that? So there's a pile, like you see the gate, it's into the gate, and it's hard to get some perspective here. But right about here, it's about 2.5 foot deep, which is pretty cool, right? And then it runs from the fence back here this way before it levels out again. And so it's about a semi-load of wood chips that we blew in here. Just eyeballing it, maybe 20 yards or so. 22 yards, something like that. And I've shoveled and raked half of it, and I got to shovel and rake the other half of it now, a third of the way into my first cup of coffee, because we on a timeline. So we're gonna get that done so that this can actually start to get planted in. This is gonna be a back to Eden garden. And then we gotta make the duck house and move the duck house up by the pond and get our 6 runner ducks, thank you Granny B, into the duck house so we can get them out of the brooder in the chicken house, because ducks are disgusting and they smell like horrendous, terrible death and pestilence and, oh, putrescence. Yeah. So we're gonna move them, move the ducks to their new home. I love ducks. And then there's something else we'll do this afternoon. I think either drag brush up at Grandma's house or, oh, asparagus beds, question mark. So that's kind of what's on the agenda for today. Our goal is to get at least one thing done, and I'm gonna get these wood chips raked out, and then ideally the next target of opportunity from there is the duck house. So welcome to Homestead Thursday. Thank you for being here. Somebody kill that chicken. This stuff is not, it's not heavy, but it's not easy to dig because it's all, right? It's like, yeah. Freaking chicken. It's kind of tedious. It's not difficult, it's annoying. Annoying is the word. It's not heavy. It's just annoying. Like the point of your shovel can go 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches into it, and then you just have to push it in there. Tremendous. Okay, so that's all raked out. We got this little peninsula right here, which the camera doesn't add 10 pounds to that. It's hard to get some perspective there, but that's about a pickup load, maybe a pickup load and a half right there. So we'll probably use that to top dress asparagus beds with later today or whenever we do that. I'll be right there, and I'm being paged by the child to go push her in the swing, so we'll do that for a hot minute. We got the Jocko podcast on the earbuds. Been texting clients this morning as text from clients come in. Prayed over 2 different people already. I don't know, what time is it? It's before 9 a.m. Second cup of coffee. Wrong hole. Much better. 9:03 a.m. Yeah, more texts coming in from clients right now, being paged to the swing by the baby, so Homestead Thursday, staying busy.
I want this super high.
Super high?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa! It almost hit your toes.
Yeah.
Whoosh. Whoa. Whoosh. Whoa. Whoosh. Whoa. Whoosh. Whee. All right, we're gonna go give the sheep some water. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're gonna give sheep water. Come here, Blondie. Ants. Hey,
Yeah.
do you have curly hair?
No.
No. You're crazy. Sheepy water time. Look what we found on the way to the sheep pen.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm spreading some chips around the salad greens that we have and the strawberries.
Strawberries. Right. Also known as biological warfare.
Yeah. And I gotta stick our little white stuff in.
Hold on, show them the strawberries. Down there.
Oh, yeah.
Those are strawberries.
So I was thinking, like, I don't really know, but I was thinking, all the video quality,
Yeah.
that it would be good because, like, when the greens are next to the wet soil, it kind of like wilts them, and same thing with the berries, like they tend to rot on one side that they're touching the dirt. So I don't know for sure, but I'm hoping that doing this will keep that from happening because it gives a break between the wet soil and the fruit greens.
Baby down. Baby up.
We'll
Good
see.
recovery.
We'll see.
Cool.
But yeah, so I got just like a little tiny handful left, and then I'm done.
Okay, so we're gonna water the sheep, then we're gonna get started on the duck house, 9:21 and 57 seconds. So the op order has changed because my commanding officer has changed your mind. What now? What am I doing?
I haven't changed my mind. I've just added to my mind.
What am I doing now?
I was saying we could probably, because in the corner by the house and driveway, I'm thinking about putting our elderberries. And so we could put some mulch over there. And then I have a mint bed that we could put some more mulch in. And the baby's trying to break out.
This is why you wire the gates closed.
Yeah.
So I need more. I need to bring you more mulch in a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be right now.
Hey, listen, if we're doing mulch, let's do it. Let's get it done.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
9:28.
Right
We
now.
got stuff to do.
We got ducky houses to build.
We got. That's what I'm saying. How many more you need?
Probably 2, 3, 4.
Yay! All right. So as my lovely talented is over here setting up an elderberry bed, which is part of what she needed these extra wood chips for. And look at the side note. Look at the contrast between this red bud and this Bartlett pear. That is gorgeous. What? Bradford pear. Bartlett, Bradford, Beyonce pear. As she's over here doing this, it got me to thinking, and I'll probably do a standalone video on this at some point, but I just wanted to make a mention of it now. I get a lot of questions from people who are like, how do you get so much stuff done? It seems like you're just really busy and you're always doing. Yes, that's completely accurate. We are always busy and we are always doing, and we get a lot of stuff done. Now, A huge part of that is the fact that we are surrounded by great people. Okay, so that's number one. We have an awesome tribe. We have an awesome group of people. We have an awesome mag, and the mag and the tribe are two different things, by the way. You know, there's me, and then there's us, the family, and then there's the tribe, and then there's the mag out here. Okay, and so we have lots of help. When we ring that bell, lots of people show up to help, and we don't abuse that bell. And when they ring that bell, we go help them so that we can ring it in good faith, knowing that people will come help us, right? So we have help. We're also extremely intentional with our time. My 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. 5 days a week is booked. It's booked. I can pull out my phone and show you my calendar. It's booked from 5 a.m. through 6 p.m. 5 days a week. That's intentional. And so part of what I do is I allocate time, and then I execute in that block of time. During this block of time, I'm doing prosperity business. Roger that, that's what I'm doing. During this block of time, I'm working on business development for a client. That's what I do. During this chunk of time, this is homesteading stuff. During this chunk of time, this is live streaming. This stuff is Patreon content production. This stuff is YouTube content production. This stuff is working on the website. This stuff is quality time with the family. This is Bear's downtime to breathe, relax, and not want to throat punch people, all right? And so I have my schedule allocated from 5 a.m. through 6 p.m. every day, 5 days a week. Obviously, we don't do anything from sundown Friday through sundown Saturday. That's y'all's time, not my time. And then Sundays, some days we train on Sundays, some days we try and spend time with like at grandma's house intentionally on Sundays, go across the creek and just spend the entire day with her to the best of our ability, right? Have dinner, hang out, just help her with chores, do whatever's got to get done over there. Go on work days. You know, Sunday is first day for us, so we go on work days with other members of the tribe. So we have teams of people that help us when we ring that bell, but we don't abuse the ringing of that bell. We are extremely intentional with our time. Yeah, there's all these things that need to get done. Cool. Fit it into this schedule. Now, during this time from noon to 4, this is what you're on. Do it. And then if you fail to execute in that time block, whose fault is that? Mine, okay? Or if, you know, my phone's ringing off the hook, I'm getting distracted or whatever, that's on me to say, listen guys, I'm on biz dev, can't talk right now, or I'll get you back in a little bit, or whatever. And then I micro outsource. I have a couple of people that work for me part-time, just they're part-timers, you know, 10 hours a week on one, 20 hours a week on the other, that they do very specific things for me that is not the best use of my time. As far as, you know, if you look at revenue coming in from a business, there's, you know, this much an hour is billable, right? I'm taking a portion of that and passing that on to them and then saying, you guys do this. I don't have the interest or the time to read 1,000 emails a month, for example. So I want you to prioritize the ones that I should be reading, forward those to me. I will read those and then I will respond, right? That's one example. Or on Tuesday, I have to go do business all day, rearrange the calendar or whatever, right? And so that's a little talk on intentionality and how we get things done around here. And then the other thing is, like, in those moments, like I said, when you have that time, okay, it's first day and the tribe's coming, okay, we need to be intentional with our time. It's first day and the tribe's coming, or it's Thursday and it's time to live stream. I'm gonna live stream, right? Or it's Monday, which is mommy day, right? Okay, that means that she's gonna go and run away for half a day because she needs it for her sanity, which means that then that becomes my time to do all the things, or at least maintain, right? At least maintain, if not improve around here. So we are extremely intentional with our time, and then the things that are better done by other people, I let other people do. I just got an oil change on my wife's car yesterday. Oil change, and got the tires inflated to the appropriate level because it's springtime and the temperature change and blah, 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 blah. And then had them grease the ball joints. It was $37.58. Could I have done all of that? Yes, absolutely. Is that the best use of my time? No. So we micro outsource things that make sense to micro outsource. So we're gonna get back to the Homesteady days, but I wanted to throw that in there because I literally just got an email on my phone to that effect. Like, what do you, like, how do we get this done? That's how we get that. I might even do this as a standalone video, a little quick video, and we'll get back to the Patreon Homesteady Thursday stuff now. Wildflower mix going in. My lovely talented decided, she's like, let's put a flower bed right here, and so we did. And yeah, it's great. It won't be in the way when I redo all of this siding and finish this right here. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna put some mulch over the top of that. So remember that whole talk about intentionality? Here's some scope creep. All right, so we like the way this looks. So we're gonna get some more of this rock, which we have 5 pallets of, this many. I can count, I do hands, I do numbers, they're tremendous. So we're gonna get some more of that right now. And we're gonna make a pathway like this, there we go. Okay, like this. Make another bed here, and that's where we're gonna plant our asparagus, right here. And then in the middle, I'm gonna rake all this pea gravel into the middle as a walkway. This one's my fault, I did this. But once we got to seeing this, we're like, oh, I like that. Where are we gonna put the asparagus? Let's put the asparagus right here. So, scope creep. Okay, so it's not totally scope creep because we're gonna plant the asparagus in one of these beds, and the asparagus was one of our targets of opportunity. So all the mulch has been handled. Ding, cross that off the list. We now have an asparagus bed. Ding, cross that off the list. We're gonna eat some lunch because it's 11:56 and 19 seconds. And then we'll do the duck thing if it doesn't rain. But this looks way better than it did.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh, here, we'll go over here. What's this? We'll go over here.
Still got a bunch of junk everywhere.
Yeah, because we got to clean up. But yeah, look at that. That looks way better. Looks super good. Super good. All right. Drinky, eaty. Nom nom nom. And then we'll do the duck thing here in a little bit. And by do the duck thing, I mean dispatch them and put them in the compost pile. Okay, it's now 1:47 in the afternoon. We did lunch from about noon till about 1. And let's see, I had 3 farm fresh eggs and 2 pieces of homemade pizza. Yeah, homemade by this guy. White pizza, yeah, with garlic crust and thin crust. And then Sicilian meat slice, turkey sausage, beef meatballs, and ground beef with a little bit of red sauce. Oh, super good. So we did that. And then I did some chores inside while listening to Jordan B. Peterson debating people and handily winning. And now we're gonna work on the duck house question mark. This thing. So it's a weird looking little thing, but you know, it'll get the job done. We put some ducks in there. So that's the goal. It's 4:04, 32 seconds. And I don't know if we'll put ducks in there today or not, but it's ready for ducks. That sheep is obnoxious. That's a tripod. We got all the wood chips raked out. Bam. We got the asparagus beds done. Bam. We got the whole front walkway in front of the house squared away. Looks great. Bam. We got the duck house done. Bam. We got a live stream in 2 hours, 54 minutes, 15 seconds. Probably a couple of beers and eat some food-ish. That's probably gonna do it for today, guys. As always, thank you so much for getting Homesteady with us. Couldn't do it without you, Patreon. You guys are awesome. Shalom.